Think you can handle Silverwood's biggest rides? All right, let's find out. We're starting with the rides that push you a little and working our way up to the biggest, fastest, most intense rides in the park. No skipping, no backing out. By the end of this, you'll know exactly where you tap out. Panic Plunge. You've seen this one from the road. Panic Plunge lifts you 140 feet straight up, then drops you at 47 miles per hour. No build-up, no twists, just pure free fall. And here's the thing, the anticipation is almost worse than the drop. That slow climb gives you just enough time to rethink your life choices. Who it's for? If you want a quick, intense adrenaline hit without a long ride, this is it. When to ride? Hit this early or midday. Lines build fast because of low capacity. Pro tip, look out toward the horizon on the way up instead of straight down. It actually helps keep your nerves in check. Bonus tip, if you're nervous, ride this early in the day. It's short, intense, and a great way to wake up your thrill tolerance. Corkscrew. This is your introduction to going upside down. Corkscrew flips you through multiple inversions, giving you that classic looping coaster experience, twists, turns, and that moment where everything flips. But what makes this ride really interesting is its history. This coaster actually started its life at Knott's Berry Farm before making its way to Silverwood. Corkscrew dates back to the early era of looping coasters, with over 50 years of coaster history. So what you're riding here is a piece of history in motion. A little more raw, a little more classic, and that's part of the experience. Who it's for? If you've never gone upside down on a coaster before, this is the perfect place to start. When to ride? Great midday ride. Lines are usually shorter than the bigger coasters. Pro tip, ride this before Aftershock. It's the perfect warm-up for bigger inversions. Stunt Pilot. This one is just pure flow. Stunt Pilot was built as a tribute to the air shows that used to happen at Silverwood, and you can feel that the entire time you're on it. From the moment you leave the station, it feels like you're flying. Twists, turns, drops, tight maneuvers, like a stunt plane weaving through the air. It reaches 106 feet and speeds up to 52 miles per hour. But what really stands out is how smooth everything feels. And here's something really cool. It never fully stops in the station. You actually step on while the train is slowly moving past. It keeps everything moving and adds to that in-motion feeling from start to finish. Who it's for? This is the perfect ride it over and over coaster. Great for almost everyone. When to ride? Lines move quick because of continuous loading. Don't skip it if it looks long. Pro tip, try riding in the back row. You get pulled through the elements harder, which makes the ride feel faster and more intense. Bonus tip, ride it more than once. The second ride is always better once you know the flow. Tremors. Tremors takes things up another level. You climb 100 feet, then drop hard into one of the most unique elements in the park, a tunnel right at the bottom of that first drop. At 63 miles per hour, this ride doesn't just move, it charges. But here's what a lot of people don't realize. The track has been re-tracked and is now a two-train operation, which means it's running smoother and faster than ever, while still keeping that classic wooden coaster feel. So you're getting the best of both worlds, that raw wooden energy with a more controlled, high-speed ride. Who it's for? If you want a bigger, more aggressive coaster experience, this is your next step up. When to ride? Prioritize this one earlier. It's one of the most popular rides in the park. Pro tip, front row equals best view. Back row equals more intensity. Choose your experience. Bonus tip, if you haven't ridden this in a few years, ride it again. It's better than you remember. Timber Terror. This is classic wooden coaster energy. Timber Terror climbs to 85 feet and hits speeds of 55 miles per hour. It's fast, loud, and just unpredictable enough to keep you on edge the whole time. You'll feel every turn, every dip, and that's exactly why people love it. Who it's for? Perfect if you love classic coasters and want something intense, but still fun and re-rideable. When to ride? runs great all day, but even better once it warms up in the afternoon. Pro tip: sit near the back of the train for stronger airtime on the drops. Bonus tip: hold your head back against the seat. It helps smooth out that classic wooden coaster rattle. Spin cycle. This one's a whole different kind of thrill. Spin cycle lifts you 104 feet into the air while spinning 13 times per minute and swinging over 11 times per minute. So, you're not just going in circles, you're flipping, swinging, and rotating all at once. And that's what makes it so fun. There are moments where you're weightless, moments where you're flying sideways, and moments where you have no idea which way is up. Some people absolutely love it. It's one of their favorite rides in the park. Others ride it once and call it good for the year. Who it's for? If you love rides that completely flip your sense of direction and keep you guessing, this is your kind of ride. When to ride? Hit this earlier in the day while your stomach's still fresh, or save it for later if you're feeling brave. Pro tip: if you love that out-of-control spinning thrill, this is a must-ride. Bonus tip: maybe don't hit this one right after a big meal. Just saying. Aftershock. This is the top of the mountain. Aftershock towers at 191 feet and rockets past 65 miles per hour. It's the fastest, the tallest, and easily one of the most intense experiences in the entire Pacific Northwest. From the first drop, it doesn't let up. Loops, inversions, relentless speed. And just when you think it's over, it sends you back through it all again. Backwards. Who it's for? If you're chasing the biggest thrill in the park, this is the one. When to ride? Hit this anytime throughout the day. Pro tip: keep your head firmly back against the seat during inversions. It makes the ride smoother and way more enjoyable. Quick tip: ride this after you've warmed up on a few other coasters. This one hits harder if you go in cold. Bonus tip: if the wind picks up, some of the tallest rides may pause, so check the weather the day you go and plan ahead. If you can handle this one, you can handle anything at Silverwood. So now the question is, what's your limit? Where do you tap out? Is it the drop on Panic Plunge, the chaos of Spin Cycle, or do you go all the way to Aftershock? Let me know in the comments, which ride are you starting with? And if you're planning a trip to Silverwood, make sure you save this video so you've got your game plan ready. We'll see you at the park.